This is a short tutorial that will show you how to access the Pewaukee School District Conference request spreadsheet and what you need to do in order to approve, disapprove, and get that information sent out to the staff that are requesting either to present at a conference and or to attend a conference. I've shared a folder with you called PSD Conference Request Approvals. It should be in your Shared with Me. You can move it to your drive. If you double click and then open that, there is a spreadsheet called PSD Conference Attendance Request and in parentheses responses. You need to open up that Google spreadsheet. And the first thing that you need to do is to make sure that you have notifications set up. So you're going to go to Tools and Notification Rules. I already have this set up, so I'm going to actually delete this one so I can walk you through it. So I'm going to add a notification rule. It will say notify me at your email address. You can do when any changes are made, or I'm going to choose when a user submits a form. And you can either do a daily digest, which means at the end of the day, if changes have been made, that you'll get an email, or you can do it right away. I only want it once a day, if that, and I'm going to save that. This needs to be done by user. So each administrator needs to go into this spreadsheet. You need to go into Tools, Notification Rules, and then you need to create a notification rule of how you would like to be notified when someone has submitted something via this form. Once you've set that up, then when you get that email notification, you'll need to come in here to this spreadsheet and you need to look and see in this column G, where we've highlighted it in yellow, who the supervisor is that needs to approve this. You'll need to read the information about who's submitting it, the name of the conference, information that they've put in, the start date, end date, the location, anticipated cost, and then this is the important piece. You need to come over to these last three columns that are highlighted in yellow, column S, T, and U. You will write approved or declined in this column. So you can see here some that have been approved already. These that are blank need attention. So you're going to write approved or declined, and if it's declined, you can write just a short reason. This is really important that you go in here and put in the date that you are completing this. So if you're in here reviewing it on April 19th, and you've either approved or declined, you need to put in the date. And then this is the most important because this is actually what is sending an automated mail merge form. You need to put in a lowercase x into this column. If you do not complete this last column with the lowercase x, the submitter of this form will not receive their letter indicating whether it has been approved or declined. So again, when you receive the email notification letting you know that change has been made to this spreadsheet, you need to come in, find your name as the approver, and then scroll over to this information here in these columns and either approve or decline, put in the date that you are approving or declining it, and then most importantly, put a lowercase x in this column, which at the end of the day, when I have it set to run the automatic mail merge, it's looking in this column for any X's. So if you omit that step again, then the person who is submitting the request will not receive this document, which is actually, I'll open this one up, it's actually going into their, it goes to their email, but then it also is going into Google Drive and it shows them the information. So in this case, this is the letter that Melinda got about WMTA with all the information that she put in. It has the date and then the approval status.